Hi boys and girls. Today you're going to learn about number lines. We're going to figure out what they are and how they're used. So there are many different number lines that we use in our everyday life. These are all examples of number lines. A thermometer, used for temperature, so that's a number line up the side there. Scales that we stand on to see how much we weigh. There's a number line going around in a circle on that one. A ruler has a number line. This is called a protractor and it has a number line going around it too. Kitchen scales, they have a number line going around there to weigh the amount of food. And also in a car, the speedometer has a number line that we use. So these are all examples of number lines in it that we use in our daily life. Okay, here is a very simple number line, and we use number lines a lot in our maths work to solve problems. So this is a basic number line starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's have a look at some other number lines. Sometimes a number line might not have every single number written on it, like this one here. This one has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, that's counting in twos. So we can see that sometimes it's not going to show us every single number. It might be a skip counting pattern. Let's have a look at another one. So this one here is also skipping over some numbers. So it's got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So we can see that there's some numbers missing. The other feature of a number line are these arrows, and that just tells us that there's numbers going back this way and that there's numbers continuing on this way. Okay, now sometimes we're asked to identify where a number would be on a number line. So for example, if I said, where would we find the number 7 on the number line, I've got to mark that on here. Now I can see that there's no number 7 here because this is skip counting in twos. All right, so I've got to think, well, what are some numbers that I could look for that are near 7? So I know 6 is near 7 and 8 is near 7. And I know that 7 comes in between these two numbers. So with my pen, I could do a little line and write the number 7 because that's where 7 would be on this number line. Okay, let's have a think about the number 13. Where would that go on the number line? So again, I think, okay, what do I know about 13? What number comes before and after it? I know that it's bigger than 12, but smaller than 14. I know that it comes in between these two numbers. So 13 would sit here on the number line. Here's another number line. This one is counting in 5s this time. So it has skipped 4 numbers in between each of those marks on the number line. Now if I said I want us to find where the number 12 fits on this number line, I've got to use what I know about the number 12. I know that it's bigger than 10, but smaller than 15. So I know it's going to be in between here somewhere. Okay, now it's right in the middle. If we use our number board as well, there's a number board here to help us, we can see there's 10 and there's 15. And we can see that it's right in the middle of 10 and 15. So with our pen, put a line there and I can write the number 12. All right, let's try another number. Let's do the number 21. Okay, so we've got to find where that goes on the number line. Here's the number 20 and here's the number 25. I know that it sits in between these numbers. It's bigger than 20, but smaller than 25. And I know that it's closer to 20 than it is to 25. So it would sit right there next to 20. Okay? One more. let's see. Let's find the number 16. All right. I want you to pause this video. In your maths scrapbook, draw up this number line and locate 16 on the number line for me. Okay, how did you go? So let's check. So I know that the number 16 is bigger than 15, but it's smaller than 20. So it's going to fit in here somewhere. And I know that 16 comes right after 15. So it's going to be down this end here. So I draw in a line and there's the number 16. How did you go? Head back on over to the wiki and check out what your practice task is.